How's it going, everybody? Thank you very much for clicking on yet another one of my videos. Before we get started with this vlog, just a couple reminders. I've been getting reports from people that think they are subscribed to my YouTube channel who have been finding themselves mysteriously unsubscribed from my channel through no fault of their own. So you might actually be one of these people. You might think you're subscribed to Van Life Plus and you're not. A quick double check would be greatly appreciated. And if you're new around here, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button as well. I would greatly appreciate that. On the subject of subscribing, another reminder that my little brother recently started his very own YouTube channel called Tales from Sanctuary, where he goes over stuff like homesteading, farm life, and sticking his camera in the face of some really cute animals. So if that sounds like something that might be interesting to you, head on over to his channel and click that subscribe button as well. The link to his channel can be found in the description of this video. Thank you very much and enjoy the vlog. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Moment of truth. Nailed it! That is satisfying. Clearly, that's what the problem was. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, make sure you're subscribed and you have notifications turned on so you never miss a Van Life Plus episode. But I, for one, am very happy to put this epic water saga behind me. That time of year. There's not a lot of sun. I mean, there's more sun where I live in Canada than other places in the country that are quite highlighted on YouTube for sure. But over the last couple days, it's been overcast and there's a bunch of snow covering up my solar panels and whatnot. So today, I'm going for a nice long rip to get my house batteries topped up by using my DC to DC charger. Now, there's a ring road that goes around Calgary, so I could just do this for a couple hours. Ugh. I say ugh because I've done that before. I thought it'd be more fun to just sort of point the good ship lucky south and head off towards a town called Nanton. The highway's apparently rough. My phone's a little crooked. We'll see if it stays. But yeah, it's a nice little town. It's about 45 minutes south of the city. It's a decent drive. I mean, it's prairie driving, so it's basically just... Actually, it's... But you know what I mean. It's a nice flat drive. The highways aren't too bad. A little bit of coverage here and there from snow and ice, but Lucky's tearing through them like a hot knife through butter. And this trip there and back should be more than enough to get my batteries all tippy-topped up. I'm monitoring it here, obviously, on my Renogy app. And once that 678 watts goes away, we will know that the house batteries are topped up. Obviously, you use a lot more gas as a resource when you do it this way, but it is what it is, darling. Got to get out there and enjoy your day. Carpe diem and all of that. So we'll have to rip back and we'll have to reposition the whole rig later this afternoon before picking up the Pirate Princess and getting to a little bit of Christmas shopping. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get out to Nanton and maybe make a tasty treat that is in this book, because I'm not going to be defeated by all of the nonsensical chicken recipes. Welcome back to Nanton, Penny. This is not your first rodeo here, is it? No siree, Bob. No, we've actually stopped here on the vlog a couple times, I feel like. We definitely hit the candy store here at least once when we were on our way out towards the Crow's Nest Pass area for some camping. And we'll just get that out of the way right now. No, we're not going to the candy store today. I know, sacrilegious, but if you know, you know. Lucky is chock full of candy. We full up to the brim. We don't need any more candy. We do need some food though. And with what I have in mind, it's going to be basically candy anyway. Speaking of the candy store, coming up here on our left, there it is. Aptly titled, The Candy Store. But we need a grocery store. And I know it's on the other side. I mean, the layout here is like the layout of like any city, but you notice it more because it's a nice, cute little small town. The highway runs through it, but the highway splits. So what I'm on right now is only south. And then you got a whole bunch of town here off to my left, and then on the other side of that is the northbound side of the highway. So I'm way past the grocery store now. Better come up here and pull an about face. Is it cold enough for a coffee? I see a Tim Hortons in the distance. Oh, I don't need a coffee. You know what I do need? Morning. Could I please get a large candy cane white hot chocolate?
Yeah.
That's everything.
Okay, $3.65.
Thank you. Like I said, basically candy. Although that's not what I was referencing as is something in the air fryer book. But it is that time of year. I was very excited the other day to discover that the candy cane hot chocolate was back, especially in the white hot chocolate variety. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Still pulling 684 watts. Even after that drive. I hope they get topped up by the time we get back. My goodness. It's like all I'm using my batteries for these days. Although I did install those new RGB lights before the last live stream and I was using those. And in my experience, those tend to have a little bit of a obnoxiously high draw on them. Nothing outlandish, but higher than, let's say, like my regular house lights. Your fairy lights. Thank you.
Welcome. Would you like a sleep?
No, I'll be a big boy. Thank you, darling. Have a good day. This is the best. I'm not even like a big fan of candy canes, honestly. Like, they're fine. I don't take issue with them or anything. But for some reason, oh yeah. They f***ed up. That's not a white hot chocolate. That's just a regular hot chocolate. Somebody didn't put on their listening ears today. Whatever, we'll take the mediocre hot chocolate and go. I'm gonna hit this trailer in front of me if I'm not paying attention. I wonder if this guy's parked here and he went in to complain. Maybe he got the wrong hot chocolate too. I wouldn't blame you, sir. But me, we're just gonna keep the peace. But also screw you, Tim Hortons in Nanton. I said it very clearly. Okay, how is the best? How is the best? How is the best? The best is the best. What is the best way to get where I want to be? This way? I hope so, because this is the way we just went. You know, and that's just it. It's not as nearly as good because the hot chocolate is overpowering the candy cane. What a debacle. Now I come over here, and now we can only turn left onto the highway, and now we are headed back towards Calgary. But if I'm not mistaken, there is a grocery store just up here on the left. Yeah, I can see it. It's called Fresh something. Drum roll, please. Oh, it looks like it's Fresh Mart. Yeah. All right, let's find a place to park the good ship Lucky and go get some groceries. There's not a ton of parking out front here, but look how cute and adorable this little parking lot is. Hi-yo! There we go. Nice. All right. Is what it is. So, for this recipe, let me see. I bookmarked it this time, so it doesn't take me forever to find it. Yummy, yummy, yummy. We need white bread, salted butter, cinnamon, we got that, granulated sugar, a large egg, milk, and confectioner's sugar. Is that like icing sugar? Is that what confectioner's sugar is? Is confectioner's sugar icing? I'm not the only person to ask this question. Powdered sugar, also called confectioner's sugar and icing sugar. Nailed it! So that's what we need. The only problem with stuff like this, right, in the van is, I guess I turned Lucky off. Rest, darling. They don't come in van life size bags, you know what I mean? Like, icing sugar, in my experience, I've only ever seen in like those large plastic bags, and then granulated sugar, again, the smallest I've ever seen is like the little Rogers sugar bags. It's not ideal, for sure, because it takes up so much space, but this sort of stuff, we could probably feng shui something in the big drawer in the back under the bed to store this stuff once we're done with it. See, if it was white hot chocolate, I wouldn't have to burp. All right, Miss Penny, you keep an ever watchful eye on the horizon. I'm gonna reach back here, get our grocery bag, and we will be right back. Behave yourself and make good choices. Oh, don't leave your keys in the cup holder. Oh, I love going into new grocery stores I've never been in. It's always nice to see just how cute they are. Okay, start with the dairy. It said 2%, but that's disgusting. Woo, everything just seems a little bit pricier out here. And also, of course, small town. And not that it's that way in every small town, but there is no really like small sizes of things, right? Like case in point, there was no half carton of eggs. So lucky, we've got a restock on eggs. And then, yeah, they didn't even have the small bags of the sugar, but the red path was $1 cheaper. And then the icing sugar, like, oh, I need like a tablespoon of this, and then we're gonna have a sacco icing sugar. Does this stuff go bad? Maybe just take it back to Sticks and Bricks with us, whenever that is. Got our milk, of course, and then butter. Don't even get me started, but I like going for the individually wrapped ones. There was a whole debacle here a while back on the channel with a full brick of butter, but again, they didn't have the individual ones. Another convenience of the big city, I suppose, but there we go. We're gonna leave one of these out because I'm pretty sure it says to soften one of them. Might have to utilize the diesel heater. Let's put that there. The rest of them can go into the fridge. And I decided to go with the classic, which is probably what I should have gone with when I was making those fluffernutters back in the day, which was a Wednesday. Thank you, Dane Cook. Actually, I'm not gonna stay outside the grocery store to make this meal, so we'll just take our stick of butter and we'll put it right up there, fire lucky up, and hopefully it's a little softer by the time we get wherever the heck it is we're going. I don't know. Grain silos, the kind that'll never let you forget where you are. They come in both orange and teal variety. I don't really know what's a good temperature to soften butter by, but I can't imagine max is very good. We'll just keep this on trickle, poof, and hopefully that'll get her going. All right, Miss Penny, let's go find a spot to hunker down and air fry some breakfast. Yeah, back to pulling almost 700 watts again, so batteries are still charging. All good. We got a whole drive back and we don't have to go as fast. So hopefully they get topped up. I really like it out here. There's a spot over near a playground. I think it's like the community hall or something. Maybe we'll start by looking over there. I did this exact same thing a few months back with Brooklyn. I picked her up from school and we drove out here and we had dinner and then we went to the playground. We actually hit 2 different playgrounds when we were out here. It's a great little spot. And it was for the same purpose, to charge the house batteries, right? It's a really nice little town to come to. It'd be a nice town to live in too, but it's just a little bit too far from Calgary, unfortunately. Just a little bit of a drive. Let's turn down here and see where this goes. I'm not 100% sure. Is this the street with the candy shop on it? Look at this cute little hotel. I don't know if it's like actually being used still, but it's got a liquor outlet, so I'm interested. Doesn't look like there's anything in there though. Is this like Main Street, Nanton? Ah, yes, it is. Well, I don't know about it being Main Street, but again, there's the highlight for out-of-towners anyway. Yeah, Brooklyn loves that big gumball machine. I don't think she quite gets it yet that they're not real gumballs. Although that being said, I've never given her a gumball because that's terrifying as a parent. The first time you give your kid gum hasn't happened for me yet. I don't know. It took me a long time to come around on bubblegum ice cream, but a lot of that these days, it's not actually bubblegum pieces apparently. It's very wintry out here. Town and Country Cozy Corner Senior Center. Oh, Are you guys doing any business right now? Yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine. All right, if I'm remembering correctly, this spot is just over here. Maybe it's a block or two up, actually. Let's see. Stop sign. Use your studs. Very good. Yeah, I think this is it right here. Yeah, there it is. Let's see how the fine folks of Nanton take to us pulling into their community center and making some breakfast. Yeah, this playground here, Brooklyn was having a ball. Yeah, we're gonna pull in here. Because this, yeah, I was right. It is the Nanton Community Center. We drove Lucky out here, we parked right over here, used the playground, and there's actually public washrooms here as well. So, day use only, 6 to 11. This is Centennial Park. All right then. I'm gonna give Lucky a break here in a minute, but I had a suspicion at the end of the last video where the issues that I'm having with my diesel heater, I'm still waiting for my atomizer screens to show up. At this point, they should be here today, so hopefully we'll get to that maintenance of the diesel heater in the next few days or whatnot. But I was wondering if maybe it has an issue and it blows white smoke if Lucky's running when I try to start it. So we're gonna fire the diesel heater up. There we go. And we're gonna see if she blows white smoke with Lucky running right now. I don't know, we'll see. I still can't quite wrap my head around the concept that might be the case, but I would like to rule it out right now. I hope that's not the case, and I hope what happens right now is she just fires right up and we're good to go, because I'd rather sit here and make breakfast and not have Lucky idling and just use our diesel heater. But we shall see. There's a lot of this when it comes to DIYing your own van life. Doing it your own self van life. Yeah, that checks out. All right, fuel pump just kicked on. I'm listening for that low grumble. It's kind of hard to hear when Lucky's running. Let's come out here and see if the exhaust is billowing white smoke. Oh, and she is. It's not ideal. Lucky, get your poop in a group. So what I've done since the last time we talked about this, when I turned her on at the end of the last video, is I just left her on all night, kept me warm on low, and then this morning I cranked it up to max and let it run there for like 20 minutes while I was in Hotel Walmart, and then came back out, shut her down, and we drove out here to Nanton. Currently, Lucky is on, and like I was explaining in the last video, what will happen now is after a minute or so, this will stop. The pump will turn itself off because it's sensing that there's no ignition, and this obnoxious nonsense will stop. And then again, after a few seconds of clearing the line, because it just turns the fuel pump off, it keeps the fan going to blow everything out. It will then automatically try again to start itself. So now what we will do too, hopefully that works. We'll see, we'll monitor the situation. And then when we drive back to Calgary, because I will turn my diesel heater off again when we hit the highway, We'll try firing it up with Lucky off again. Maybe I'm onto something here. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. And I guess while we wait for the diesel heater to get its poop in a group, we can fetch the air fryer from the back without dropping all of our insulation out. And by insulation, I mean pillows and blankies. Careful. There she is. Come here, air fryer. Gotcha. You done acting a fool yet? Nope. How embarrassing. Oh, there. So it's finally stopped. So if we go inside, I'm sure the fuel pump will have stopped pumping. Grab your air fryer. Why? Where do you keep yours? Onto the bucket. Check the screen. And yeah, the fuel pump symbol is gone, so it's not pumping. Let's see what happens when it turns itself back on. If there is anything to this, it's worth noting that it is still charging. 682 watts is what the DC to DC charger is sending. Now it's sending 339 watts. This shit has been bouncing all over the place the last little bit. Maybe it's getting close to being done, but it is currently charging, if that's a thing. All right, here we go again. Fuel pump is back on. Let's go check it. And for those that are wondering, no, it is not 1:56 in the afternoon. I don't set the time on my diesel heater monitor. Diesel heater monitor. Yeah, I said it right. No smoke. So good. I'm happy that it ignited. It'll keep us warm and it'll function. And then yeah, when we get back to the city, we will try it by turning Lucky off and firing it back up and see if that's a thing. It's the only way to figure anything out. Rule out the nonsense. Okay, breakfast. Goodbye, Nanton. Hello, Lucky. So what we're gonna do, let's take our boots off. Just a little bit more comfortable to move around in the tiny home on wheels. Plus then we're not traipsing wet all over the middle of the floor. Get over there, you bugger. Oh yeah, this is on high. I better knock this down or we're gonna get real warm real fast. I'm probably insane in terms of this whole van running, charging, and that causing the smoke. The thing probably just needs to be cleaned. But it's so easy to get sidetracked. Okay, everybody, we are making cinnamon French toast rolls. It's already too hot in here. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna put this guy on the hat. Here we go. And then you have the flannel break. This is where the weather's at. It's so cold in the morning that a long sleeve under the flannel is all but necessary. But now it's warming up a little bit and it's nice and warm in the van. Hang out there, sir. Thank you very much. Let's get ourselves a table to work at and a cutting board to roll out some bread. Apparently. It's softer. Is it spreadable? I don't know. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna come down here and just for a moment or two, gonna stick our butter right there, but we can't. Don't forget it. That's how bad things happen to good people. It all starts with putting your butter stick in front of your diesel heater vent. All right, it says I need a rolling pin. I don't have a rolling pin. I have a blend jet, so that should be more than sufficient. We're gonna grab some bread here. Start with 2. There we go. Wunderbread. There's nothing like the kind of bread that'll kill you. Clip, clap. Oh, wait, I need into the fridge. We're gonna need our eggs. I am all over the place. All right, well, we don't need eggs, plural. We just need an egg. 1. Just let it nestle right under the top of the bread there. Double check the butter. Oh, see what I mean? Bad things, good people. Chew, bastard. Ew, it looks like my butter got way too excited. There we go. Okay, I think that's soft enough. My goodness. Of course, we're going to need our milk. Yikes. Huh. There we go. And up here, we get it, not cumin, my God. We need our cinnamon. Over there. All right, so super simple. This is obviously going to be like a finger food when we're done with it. It even says at the top of the book, it says, return to childhood. Why would I need to return? I never left. If it's a little tidier than making French toast in a frying pan, why not? So let's move our egg out of the way. We don't want any more bad things to happen. Let's do one piece at a time here. Get your bread, put your knee under the table to brace it, grab your blend jet, and smushy smush the bread. Roll it out nice and thin. You know what is a little obnoxious? I was in the store and I saw there on the shelf, there was Wonder Bread Thin. I probably could have just gotten that and avoided all this nonsense. There we go. We just rolling the bejeebus out of this piece of bread. My goodness, look at it go. What is oh, you know what? That's what's happening. The little handle here is preventing this from rolling flat. Work smarter, not harder. There you go. All right, there's one and two. Don't mind me, I'm just rolling out my bread in my van. Nice. And flat, just like I like them. These pieces of bread are so sad. We're a shade of our former selves. Okay, I'm gonna need a knife and both of my hands. Let's get our mistake open here. Hello. Use. Charmed, I'm sure. It says to butter our bread. Butter it real good. You know what the worst thing in the world is? Unsalted butter. What's the bloody point? Just says sprinkle it with the sugar, the granulated sugar, the nice tiny bag of red path, and the cinnamon. Start with the cinnamon. I'm now realizing I could have totally just omitted the icing sugar. I'm a guy that I like my French toast. I don't need it to have icing sugar on it, and I wasn't thinking. I didn't read ahead. And I wasn't thinking. This clearly, that's just for afterwards, right? After it's done cooking, you just sprinkle it on like when you have regular French toast. It's just a topping, like syrup. I have a bottle of syrup in the back. Where are the holes? The cinnamon is driving me nuts. Ugh, come on. These little things. There we go. All right. Sprinkle dinkle. Literally nobody ever. Whoa. Calm down. Just a light dusting, man. And the same thing with the sugar. But this is, you know what is always annoying about sugar as well? This little flappy. It always hides sugar grains. And they get everywhere. That cannot possibly be just me. So we're going to try to... Yeah, see? There it is. You bastard. Who's ever at the sugar factory, do better. Sugar. Look at this. Look at this. You kidding me? It's just sitting right there on the fold? Huh? I don't like when my sugar sits on the fold. Get down there. Sugar bloody everywhere. All right. Who to hell with measuring? Yum. Okay, then it says roll them up tightly. Which way is best? This way, maybe? Roll your bread tightly as you can. Hopefully the butter keeps it together. This is gonna be delicious. I'm gonna love every second of this, I'm sure. Stay there. Don't unwind yourself. You may have gone overboard with the sugar. Do you know me? Shocking. All right, so those are rolled up. Now we need a bowl. We gotta beat some eggs because they've been misbehaving. It says bowl because that's the go-to, but I'm gonna use this little freezable container I have because I think these little bread suckers will fit in here a little bit better. They're already unwrapping. I also keep saying eggs, plural, but that is just simply not the case. One egg. And it's what does it say? 2 teaspoons of milk. Again, let's just, no. Yeah, sure, why not? Don't dirty another utensil. Just use the knife. The knife can multitask. All right, super simple now. Grab our basket here, which I've already sprayed a little bit like it asked me to do. Gonna take our rolls and we're just gonna start doing some arts and crafts. Go roll it in a mixture. Nice. Okay. Drip. Oh, the crust fell off. That's unfortunate. That crust was not long for this world. Get it. I have so much egg mixture left, we'll clearly have to make more. I mean, imagine you could just do this with a regular piece of bread. You wouldn't have to roll it up, would you? But here we are. All right, they're in there. Wipe the egg yuck off your fingies. Put the basket in. And this says 6 minutes at 350. So we'll go 7 because no preheating. Away we go! I just got an email from Akshay at the UPS store. He says that my package is there. Does that mean it got delivered already? My little atomizer screens? Where the hell are my orders? This feels like this app changes every time I come into it. Oh no! They're still out for delivery. That means one of you lovely people has surprised me with something. He also said there's 5 packages there. I only got an alert for one thing. I'm sorry, Akshay. I'm sure you're not watching this. I'll be there as soon as I can. Right now, I'm making French toast rolls. I don't know why I'm talking like this. It just happened. It smells delicious in here, by the way. 4 minutes left on the timer. Gotta get this confectioner's sugar open. Carefully, because this is the last thing I want bloody everywhere in this van right now. Oh, this was a mistake. Come on, you. Okay, I would say this is another call for the Leatherman, but my Leatherman needs to be sharpened. So this is now a job for the Benchmade knife to make sure that it's nice and even. Huh. Yes, sir, Bob. That's probably good enough. We don't need the whole damn thing open. Now, I don't have like one of those fancy things. It even says in the book, it gives you, I love this little additional information it gives you on some of these recipes. Confectioner's sugar shaker. You can find shaker or sifter gadgets for confectioner's sugar at most kitchen stores. You can also use a hand sifter to lightly shake, or I could just, it won't be as pretty. But I'm not giving this to anybody. I'm sticking it in my own face hole. It smells so good. 40 seconds left, but I mean, come on now. Oh no, one kind of escaped. That's okay. You know what, I'll give, fine. I'm sorry I peaked early. Just finish it up. I can wait 35 more seconds. All right. Now it does say to use tongs to do this, but act macho. We should be just fine. There's one, and the one that unfurled. Oh my goodness. All right. Now we got to make them look pretty. Let's see if we can do this. Huh? Who needs a shaker? Look at that. Look at that technique. Look at that style. It's like he's a professional roller cinnamon maker. Well, now what do? It's sugar. Oh. Could have just bought the bag and eaten that. Now, syrup would be good, but for this first round, we'll just stick to this recipe. We'll see how it goes. Let's grab the grab the one that kept its poop in a group, because all sorts of lazy. You see that steam coming off? Not really, eh? Yeah, they're tasty. And it's easy. Way better than frickin' chicken tenders. Syrup. That's what they're missing. What can I say? I'm a syrup guy. I even came prepared. And it looks like a bottle of booze, but it's maple syrup. All right. Now the worst part of cooking, no matter where you are. Putting everything away and cleaning up. And unlocking the door, apparently. But everything is tidy and back where it should be. Nice sheen of vinegar to keep it all bacteria free. You're right. Can go down in there. This where you live. And then we need a spot for our new acquirees. It's a good thing that it's winter, otherwise stuffing sugary, sweet sugar back here would probably attract a few rodents. To use that up before the thaw. All right, and now, when in Rome, or I guess more appropriately, when in Nanton. Why bloody not? It's kind of weird when there's no mirror. I'm just staring at a wall. Drive out to a small town, make some French toast roll-ups in an air fryer in a cargo van that you live in full time. Because why not? Life's too short and you only get one crack at it. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of you once again for continuing to watch my shenanigans here on YouTube. You're the big part of the reason why I'm able to do what I do, and I greatly appreciate it. All right, well, I guess it's time to fire up the good ship Lucky one more time and see if we can get those house batteries topped up before we get back to Calgary? I don't know. There we go. Let the day in a little bit. Hunkered back down. House batteries are tippy topped up. We got 14 point whatever volts across both the starter and the house, and it's not pulling a huge draw, which means we had great success. Now the van is off, and it's been off for a while, so any sort of phantom trickle could just go on. Now we're going to turn on a diesel heater and see if we get smoke on the initial startup. What do you think, Penny? You think she's gonna blow white smoke? I don't know. Let's find out. Away we go, little putty Tate. Fuel pump just kicked on. Listen for the rumble. I think it just lit. Let's go double check the muffler just to be sure. No white smoke to speak of. Blowing hot. Ignited right up. I think it's safe to say that has something to do with it. I'll have to test it a few more times because it still seems silly to me, but yeah, no. She just fired right up. No white smoke. That's interesting, isn't it, Penny? Yeah, I'll say. Whatever, I'm just happy it lit up and there's no white smoke at the end of the day, but curious that if it being charged has something to do with that. Never made note of that before when I had those issues, so I don't know. We're still gonna clean it out. Has my package been delivered yet? I clearly don't have Amazon notifications set up. No, but it's out for delivery and should be here very soon. So by the time we have to get the Pirate Princess, it and whatever else is in the UPS box, we will acquire. Hi. Are you ready to go Christmas shopping with me? Do you remember what we picked? Was it a boy or a girl?
A boy.
A boy? You're darn tootin'. Let's do it. All right, Pirate Princess, ready to come give me a hand? I need your help figuring out which ones we need to get.
Ready?
Hang on. All right, big jump, big jump, big jump. Wow!
Let's go buy some toys together.
Let's go buy some toys together. Is that what you're saying? Heck yeah. Ooh, nice. You want to give him a Christmas elf?
All right, toss her in there. Whoop. Nice. What did you find?
You want to get him some wiggly worms?
And squishy balls? I don't know if that's all gonna fit. Let's get, okay, you pick. Oh, they're just one. Okay, pick one. Which one should he have? The blue one? All right, put it in. Nice. Wiggly worms. Ho, ho, ho. All right, in the bag. Oh, hey, Brooklyn, what do you think about this? You get him a Lego car?
How we don't have one of these?
The same one that you have?
Yeah.
You want to get him the same one?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoop. A what? What is that? Let me see it. A wiggly caterpillar? All right, I guess you're coming with us. Wiggly caterpillar. Moon Knight. Ooh, Transformers. Look at all this stuff. But this, Brooklyn, you like Princess Peach, so we send him a Mario? You think you like a Mario?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, cool. Throw that in there. Ooh, what'd you find now? You got some slime?
Yeah.
You want to send that too?
Yeah.
All right, get it in the bag. Hey, what about some Spider-Man stickers? Should we send some of those? Yeah? All right, I'll put these ones in the bag. Get him that? It's very similar to the one that you have. You want to get him that? All right, grab it. What do you think? Should we go get him some stuff so we can clean up a little bit? Like soap maybe and a toothbrush? Maybe even some crayons too, eh? There's crayons right over here. Should we get him some like this? Here. In the bag. Hey, Brooklyn, what about some socks?
Yeah.
You like those? All right, here you go. Ready? Drop them. Nice. Oh, this one. This is the only like little boy looking one I can find. This one look good to you? Is that good?
It's too big.
It's too big? You know what? You might be right. Can you come help me find smaller ones? What did you say? He needs what?
We need toothpaste.
He needs toothpaste to put on his toothbrush. Unfortunately, we can't send toothpaste.
Oh, but he didn't have toothpaste.
I think they might already have some there, hopefully. We can't send it. I know. You found a really good one. That's a really good one for him. But unfortunately, we can't send toothpaste. You want to send him an ice cream loofah?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's pretty large, sweethearts. Fire Princess, what do you think about this? It's even got a shamrock on it. Should we send him that for bars of soap? Just like Lucky. This one work?
Yeah.
Okay. Put it in the bag. Wow!
Let me try.
You're gonna carry it? All right. Well, I was thinking, how about this for his crayons? Does that work? Ultra fun activity book with the reindeer?
Yeah.
And should we also send him these stickers as well as the Spider-Man stickers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something this.
Well, that one's a little bit too big. I don't know. LOL dolls? I think we'll probably be good with these. You did find it. Should we send, you want these white ones? Okay. Come here, you. All right. And there we go. You ready? Let's go.
All right, little girl, we got to try and fit everything in there. So we'll start with the books. What else? Do you have that the tablet thingy? Where's that at? Will that even fit in here? Put it in the box. Yeah, nice. All right, what's next? What else you got over there? Ooh. Yeah, sure, put that in there.
What's this down here?
It's squishy. Throw it in the box. I'm gonna put the worm in here. There you go. Okay, well that might be a little bulky. What else you got? Nice, crayons for days. Ooh.
Let's try the slime out.
No, this is not for us, sweetheart. We're sending this to somebody else. Do you know why we're doing this?
Why?
Do you know why we're packing this shoebox for somebody?
Why?
Pass me another toy and I'll tell you. We're doing this because there are certain places in the world where Santa can't visit
Why?
on Christmas. He just can't make it there. So he's asked all of us to help him out. So we're filling up this shoebox, and a whole bunch of other people are filling up these shoeboxes, and they're going to send all this stuff to all the kids that live there where he can't make it. And you know who takes the shoeboxes there?
Who?
People like Grandma. She went down there one year. She went all the way across the world to someplace, and she delivered the shoeboxes. So we're just doing what we can to help out, okay? Hey, where's that?
Are these candy worms?
I don't know. Hey, those are toy worms. I better double check those. Let me see. Those are toy worms. You want to put them in the box?
Why are they not candy worms?
They're not candy. They're just toys. They just feel like candy, don't they? They're kind of like slime worms. What about that Lego set? Oh yeah, good call. The soap. There you go, guy. You did pretty good here. You try to get that guy in there. Awesome. Let's see. Whoa, might be too much. Daddy might have to get an elastic band to hold it down. There you go. It's called Operation Christmas Child, and we chose a little boy, ages 5 to 9. Same age, well, not quite. Let's not age you. Thank you for your help, Brooklyn. Want to go get some dinner?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Yes, our Samaritan's Purse shoebox. I meant to get it dropped off tonight with Brooklyn as well, but that did not happen. Our night got away on us. She was a bit fussy. She had a bad night the night before in terms of sleep, so she was in a really good mood considering that, which was nice. So we will get this dropped off at a church just here in the south end of Calgary tomorrow when I head out. But yeah, it was nice to get her involved with that this year. Okay. And I'm just making myself some ice, gonna have an adult beverage and hunker down to do some editing. But before that, there were a few packages that were sent my way. Thank you very much in advance. But that's how we're gonna wrap all of this up. Diesel heater is still taken away. Batteries are, well, they're probably not topped up anymore. Let's get serious. They've been working and keeping the heater going, and now the light's on. So there's that. Anyways, without any further ado, let's see what we have here. Open up this big old bad boy here. Hiya! I think if I didn't think that was actually gonna happen. Hang on. Who is this from? This comes from good old Bill in old Denver. Ooh, what'd you send me? Besides this. Watching episode 5, it all makes sense now. This should also pick up the sound of the originals being chomped on in your gob. So Bill, being a very funny man, he sent me, oh, that's so funny. Thank you very much, Bill. He sent me the lavalier mic for my phone, for the mic that I wear, and that's very ironic that that came today. Thank you, sir. This little guy plugs into this, then I can have a more subtle mic. We will test it out in a future vlog. Thank you, Bill. Also, Bill, in typical Bill fashion, you couldn't... One tube, sir? What? If these are American and they're no good, what am I going to do with all these? I will give them to my enemies. Thank you, sir. We will do an official taste test later. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should have been around earlier. Okay. And in this little package, we have from Sherry W. Enjoy your gift. Just want to support you. I love your channel and your energy. From Sherry. Well, thank you, my dear. Yeah. Woo! Oh! A&W gift card. Thank you very much, Sherry. I think probably got that off my wish list. Very kind of you. That's like mine and Brooklyn's favorite little fast food restaurant. Why did I have to say little? I don't know, but I did. It is our favorite fast food restaurant to go to for sure, and that sort of stuff really does help. So thank you, Sherry. I'm glad you enjoy my content enough to send me a gift card. That's very sweet of you. Over here, I'm assuming... No, that's not it. Wait. Where am I? Oh, I'm missing one. Where did it go? Down there. That's got to be my atomizer screens. This sounds like stuff most likely sent from Leopard Girl for when I was feeling under the weather. Yep. A bottle of echinacea. She actually told me that this was coming. Some Ricola. Well, that'll come in handy the next time I'm sick. Thank you very much, my dear. I'm sure she included a from tag. A little something to help with colds during the winter. Thank you very much, my dear. All right, and the last package here is from Heather. Heather actually just left a comment on the most recent video saying that she had got notification that it was delivered. So Heather, it did show up. It is here. There was a little confusion at first, but it's a Canada Post box, so maybe it just got delayed because of all the strike nonsense. Whew. Cute little purple envelope. Let's get this sucker open. Hi. Ah. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa, look at all those. That's so cool. I used to wear hemp a lot when I was a teenager. Did I wear a lot? I mean, I wear my fair share, and we all know how I feel about bracelets, so Thank you very much, Heather, for taking the time to put those together. That's very, very thoughtful of you. And you said there's some crib peg. We got a lot of crib pegs. There are some others that I have yet to share here on the channel. Those are very fancy pegs. That was upside down. Very cool. 2 purples and 2 blues. Very fancy. Thank you very much, Heather. That's very sweet of you. I'm just going to put all this stuff over here. I need to get my poop in a group. It's getting late, can you tell? My energy is waning. And then, of course, this isn't going to be anything too exciting, but we'll just confirm that... Oh, good grief. Ugh! Easy open my rear nut, Amazon. There we go. That's got to be... Why you got to put it in a... What is this? Charcoal bag. What? Oh! This is not what I was expecting. This comes from Mary Citroli. This is to lay over the vent of your water storage to prevent diesel fumes from getting in. Oh, well, there you go. That's timely, Mary. Thank you. So it's a charcoal bag. I thought this was my atomizer screens. The UPS store did not give me my atomizer screens. That's all good. Mary, thank you very much. I guess we'll place that little guy right over there, but we also kind of solved the problem. But it's always good to have a charcoal filter bag. Thank you, my dear. All right, you guys. Like I said, it is getting late. I got to get myself organized, and I got some editing to do, and then I just want to try to have a good night's sleep tonight. So I'm going to leave this one here, and I'm going to say until the next one, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive. But remember, you can't make everybody happy because you're not tacos.